Hey, thanks for checking in. Trevor Russell here from Results Academy. I have got the honour of interviewing today Alicia Craft, who is the Managing Director for Boost Social here in Queensland in the beautiful Gold Coast. Working with a lot of businesses on sales and marketing, I see a lot of frustration and concern around the area of social media and how to make it work to get results. And the good news is Alicia apparently knows a few things about how to make social media work. So thanks for making the time, Alicia. So to jump straight into it, you can tell us in a little bit about the specifics of what you do, but from you and someone as a person who runs a company and works with businesses doing social media every day, what do people want from social media firstly?
Everyone wants more customers and more sales. Like when you think about what a business wants, it's really how do we get that using social media marketing? So we probably all know that a lot of people have stepped away from, print marketing in some instances, businesses that have put their entire print marketing into Facebook ads, for example, and really testing the waters. I think having a background in business and knowing what a business owner wants, we go in to our customers with a little bit of a different approach, and we find out what you want for your business and how we're going to get to that result before we even give you a strategy. And then from there, we have a number of packages that would suit small to medium and large businesses.
Yeah, great. Coming back to seeing a lot of us all doing social media and some doing it well and not doing it not so well, what would be some of the mistakes that you see people making in their attempt to do social media?
Well, first, for those who are trying, congratulations that you are stepping out and putting your feet in order.
I'm posting.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I do.
I put a picture up of my dog.
Exactly. I do understand how challenging it can be. However, you do really need to have a strategy and plan in place, and that's probably one of the biggest fall downs I've seen some businesses have. Posting for the sake of posting, not knowing what their audience actually wants. And not tracking engagement. If you can't track what you're doing, how do you know if that is what is generating you those sales?
Yeah, and we don't have time to go through today, but one of the things that I did like about some of the posts and strategies that you showed me, it wouldn't be quite what I thought it would be, but what works and what people think works can be two very different things. So if you ever get to chat to Alicia, you can see what those different approaches are. What are some tips that we can give people watching this that could help them get on a better path to get better results from their social media?
Well, first of all, I would encourage you that if you are someone who wants to run their own social media, go to a social media seminar, get in touch. We've got plenty of opportunities in that space, and learn to what to do. Otherwise, you're sort of going into it blind. If you don't know what you're doing and you don't have the time, then get an expert to do it so you can focus on more important things like growing your business and leave the social media to a team of experts.
Yeah, okay. So to do it well is to decide to commit the time and learn how to do it like anything and study it. Don't just wing it, as I say. Or if they really want to do this properly is, get an expert to do it. And as you said, there's a lot of ways that people can engage your services that I want to say it's no $5,000 a month. They're very affordable packages, which leads me to one thing that I think you did say at the beginning, which I really like about what Alicia is committed to is having clients get a result from the work that you do. You told me a story about one of your clients that got a great result, if you wanted to share about.
Yeah, so one of our hair salons here on the Gold Coast, she approached us wanting to sell her salon. So we actually grew the social so well and started filling the books for appointments that she grew the salon to a position to be able to sell it. She did sell it, and we actually then continued to do the social media for the new owner, which was a win as well. So that's sort of going from what it was to where it could be. And statistics-wise, it went from about 200 followers to over 1,000 in a 3-month period, more organic followers.
Great.
Using our strategy.
Yeah, good job. One closing question from me to you out of curiosity, and I get asked this a lot. Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, which is the best?
Yeah, it really depends, your industry and what you want to put the time into. If you're someone at home doing your own social media, I understand how time consuming it can be to put a strategy in place and then post on X amount of platforms. So I say choose a couple of platforms that are working well for you and put in 80% of your time there. And then if you do have, LinkedIn and you decide that's not really priority for your business, still do a couple posts there, even if it's just once a month, so that you are across the platforms. Because stuff is changing so quickly, like everyone would be noticing the changes with Facebook lately. So if you are putting 10% into these other platforms, when changes happen, you already have a presence in these other ones. But it really depends, like the followers you have on Facebook, you'll probably find you don't have on Instagram, because people who love Instagram are following on Instagram. Those who are predominantly Facebook are following on Facebook. So I do encourage you to have a presence everywhere.
It sounds like you've got to have a strategy.
You've got to have a strategy.
Just post for the sake of posting.
Yeah.
Have a strategy behind that, because I do personally know people that have thousands and thousands of followers on Instagram, and their boyfriend's buying dinner. He's buying dinner anyway, but they're not necessarily making the money.
They're not making money out of it.
They're not getting
It's
an
not
end result converting into
Yeah, well, on
business.
that's a really good one too. Like, we can all get caught up on the number of followers, and I do encourage you to try not to look at the number of followers, but look at your insights and your results. So you could have 2,000 followers and be doing more sales than an account that has 20,000 followers.
So it's not quantity, it's quality.
It's not, it's quality.
Yeah, and we still have to buy dinner, do we, the guys?
Yes, guys always buy dinner.
We have to buy dinner, that's the deal. Do you love what you do?
I do, I really love what I do.
I think she loves what she does.
I do love business, and my ultimate goal is to help businesses perform better online. I found that that's a skill set that I have, so I want to share it with the rest of the world.
And here you are.
And here I am doing it.
Thank you, Alicia. So to get in touch with Alicia, I'm going to put her details down here somewhere. We'll have these details, but it's boostsocial.com.au?
boostsocialmedia.com.au.
Okay, so thank you. Clearly very passionate about what she does, and I've known Alicia for a long time, and I do truly advocate the attitude and the work and commitment that she's got and her team. And have a chat, starts with a chat, and see what Alicia and her team might be able to do for you if you really want to use this social media marketing channel and do it well, because it is a great channel, but you have to do it like anything. You have to do it well to get results and know what you're doing, or have someone help you do it well. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank
Bye.
you.